Hey guys, MrStardustRicon here, and what is up? Welcome to the final episode of Love at First Sight. At least that's what I'm hoping, considering the fact that that would nicely leave us off at, like, you know, leaving us at the weekend so we can start next weekend off on a new VN. But hey, those are the hopes for now. We are on the final episode of the VN, but I also know that there is like a nice little after episode, so I don't want to be too big of a judge. If the final episodes takes too long, then we might end up just saving the final episode for another episode. But you know what? We'll hopefully get into that as we go on. Last time, we ended up going out on a date with Sachi and confirming like a mutual love there. So now we are boyfriend and girlfriend, and we introduced her to our friends as well, to Tomo and Akemi. So now we're kind of trying to bolster her friend pool a little bit and also make her more comfortable and everything. We also finally hashed things out with Mayumi, her aunt, and found out, no, she doesn't really hate her, but she feels like she's failed her and doesn't feel like she can be part of her life, as well as feeling like Sachi doesn't want her to be part of her life, when that's not really the truth. And I'm hoping this last episode kind of addresses that, and we can get a nice little resolution on that little family arc, because I really do want the best for them. But with all that said, let's jump into it. Saturday morning, I ring Sachi's doorbell. Before long, I hear soft footsteps before the door swings open. Ah! It's got a cute little outfit. A little bit. Oh, that's a nice, like, little pink coat. That's cute. Good morning, Mamoru-senpai. Morning, Sachi. Are those clothes new? I would assume so, but you know what? Maybe it's the better thing to ask on this. Yeah, what do you think? You look good. They look really cute on you. That's not just me being nice. They really do make her look cute. I've never seen her dressed this way until now. It's a fresh look, to say the least. Along with her new clothes, she's wearing a bright smile that I'm sure the crying girl upstairs would have never worn. The whole ensemble seems to make her sparkle. Thank you. She looked a little embarrassed when she first appeared in the doorway, but after she heard what I had thought of her, her face lit right up. Good morning, Mamoru-kun. I'm so mesmerized by Sachi that I don't even notice Mayumi step out of the house behind her, and her voice snaps me out of my daze with a jolt. Good morning. Take care of Sachi. Sachi, don't cause any trouble for Mamoru-kun. Right. Ah, icy as ever, not wanting to show your emotions always, huh? Thought we saw like the nice little soft side of you, Mayumi, but you're just deciding to keep on with the Ice Queen act. Whatever. Mayumi's gaze is as icy as ever, her tone no friendlier than usual, and Sachi responds in the same panicked tone she always has when talking to her aunt. Have a good time, you two. Thank you. How have things been with your aunt lately? Lately? Well, she doesn't act any differently in the house. I guess I shouldn't have expected her to change her long-time habits overnight. But she did buy me these clothes. I thought she might want to just get anything so we could go home, but she actually helped me pick these out. That's great. Or maybe she's just the type to express herself through her actions more than her attitude. I was a little worried, but I should have had more faith in her, it seems. I don't know. I feel like you could still be there with the words, because that is equally as important, to me at least. I knew you must have said something to her yesterday. You did, right? No, we were just standing around talking. That's a lie, of course, but Mayumi more or less begged me not to tell Sachi. They need to settle their differences on their own anyway. All I can do is watch. Oh, you were? But Aunt Mayumi didn't even tell me why she suddenly wanted to buy me clothes. Did you ask her? Yeah, kind of. Ask her directly when you get the chance. And not just for this. You should be straightforward with her whenever you need something. If you ask her directly, I'm sure she'll answer you directly. Probably. The assumption is there. I guess so. I'm sure she doesn't hate you. If she did, I doubt she'd have bought you these clothes. Yeah, you're right. I'll have to thank her again for that. By the way, are you sure you're fine without the hood? Yeah, as long as I'm with you. I don't care who sees me. You really think these clothes suit me? Yeah, totally. You're really cute. I think the old me would have been embarrassed to say something like that out loud, but that's how I really feel, and if it makes Sachi smile, I'll say it over and over again. As long as you think so, I don't care about what anyone else thinks. Pretty soon we arrive at the place we were supposed to meet up with Akemi and Tomo, though it seems they beat us here. Hey, you guys are late! Sorry. Actually, we're about 10 minutes early. But we've been waiting here for so long! Akemi, being early isn't a bad thing, but don't get mad at them for being on time. Seriously. We were early too! It's just you guys were here earlier than early. Whose side are you on? We're here to meet them, so maybe they should get here a little earlier. Yeah, right? Early? You mean like an hour early? That's how early we were? Unfortunately, yeah. But I wanted to meet Sachan so bad that I've been seeing her in my dreams. You can't blame me for that. And like I said, if you pressure the people around you into doing things, you're going to be left alone. Hey, Sachan, your outfit's really cute. Well, you know what? In one ear, out the other, I guess. But I mean, that was a bit harsh anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Whatever. Shall we get going then? Yeah. Does anyone object to walking? Nope. It's only like a 20-minute walk from here or something. Kind of a short distance if you're taking the train for. Right. Let's go. There's not enough room on the sidewalk for us all to walk side by side, so Akemi and Tomo walk in front while Sachi and I follow behind them. Oh, I forgot. Mamoru-senpai? Sachi looks up to me. Yeah? Can we hold hands? Yeah, sure. I hesitated because both Tomo and Akemi are here, but I guess that was more out of habit than anything. It's too late to hide my relationship with Sachi at this point. It's not like I can refuse her when she's staring at me with that beautiful shining eye anyway. Aw, linking arms. It's not even holding hands. Linking arms is cute too, though. I don't think I've seen her fawn over me this much before. Well, then again, she has been pretty open with her affection lately. By the way, the place we're going to is... Aw, you guys look so cute! Akemi, looking back, seems almost upset as she says this. Sachi recoils from her outburst, suddenly embarrassed, and lowers her gaze, but she doesn't let go of my arm. Akemi's actually making me uncomfortable as well, but if Sachi's not letting go, I'm not about to force her to. Tomo, I want to do that too! And so she does it too. Alright, they're cute too. They are a nice, like, positive, negative couple, I guess. It's less like, because I remember seeing a thing on Twitter about like, oh, this is my favorite ship dynamic, which is like the tall, calm, or happy and calm one, and the short, angry one. But like, it's not so much this as like the short, it's like the combating one extreme with the other for the ship dynamic. Still same concept, but like different in execution. Akemi, spirited as always, seizes Tomo's arm as he turns his head to glare at me. Don't look at me. I didn't do anything. Get off. Aren't double dates just fantastic? It's a single date plus 2. That's cold, Tomo. Fine, fine. Just don't hang on me. Like I said, it's hard to walk like that. Looks like they're having fun. Sachi-chan, the only one having fun is Akemi. But you can take her off my hands if you want. But I can't let go of Mamoru-senpai. You say that, but I think Tomo is the only one who's actually trapped. Oh, shut up. You two aren't the ones in pain here. In pain? You've got the beautiful Kemi-chan wrapped around your arm. You should be more enthusiastic. Man, there's no point in arguing. Dude, lay off. It's a little bit of fun. Jesus. Despite his protests, I can tell he's not entirely against Akemi latching onto him like that. In fact, she seems to have him in the palm of her hand. Ah, we got a new background. Sick. Oh hey, this is the place, right? We're finally here. The large plaza is dotted with various stalls, and there are a few people here and there doing some kind of performance or another. There are more people here than I thought there would be. I can hear instruments being played somewhere beyond the crowd. There must be a concert somewhere around here. I didn't realize how big of an event this was going to be. Akemi, what's this all for? And I hope she has more of a plan than just wandering around aimlessly. We need to use our time more wisely than that. I only looked it up when I was where it was being held. I don't know any more than you do. Alright, so going in with no plan. I dig it. Jeez, Akemi, you didn't even find out why this is all here in the first place? We can find out while we're here, can't we? Looks to me like it's just one big traditional style festival. It seems like it'll be a lot of fun. Akemi has already let go of Tomo's arm, but Sachi doesn't look like she wants to detach herself from mine. Well, why don't we walk around and see what's here? Yeah! Don't yell so loud. You're no fun! After a while, something stops Akemi in her tracks. Look, they're selling crepes! Wow, they are. I want one! Sachan, do you want one too? They're like sweet things. You like sweet things, right? Crepes, Sachan! Crepes! I've never had one before, but I do like sweet things. Yeah, see? Sachan wants one too! Akemi turns to Tomo with a hungry smile. Go get your crepes. There's a pretty big line. Go stand in line. Stand in line for us. No. What? You didn't even think about it! Why do I have to be the one to do it? I'm not the one who wants one. Don't worry, here's some cash. Buy something I'll like, okay? You can't force me to... You know what I like, right? Somehow, yes, I do. Maybe I should buy you something you won't like. Aw, don't be that way. Sachan, what do you want? I'll pay for you. Huh? No, it's okay. I can pay for myself. It's fine, Sachan. It's fine. This is like your welcoming party, after all. But... Go for it. Why not? Well, thank you for your generosity. So, what do you want? Take a look at the menu here. Just whatever cheapest, please. It all looks good. The cheapest? Boring. I told you, I don't mind, Sachan. Tomo-kun, get her something nice. Get something nice for her, okay? Roger that. So get the cheapest thing for Akemi and the rest to get... and use the rest to get the most extravagant thing I can afford for Sachi-chan. Hey, wait a minute. It's still my money. Mamoru, you want anything? Nah, I'm good, thanks. You guys go get drinks while I'm doing this. I'm gonna be thirsty by the time you get all this. By the time I get all this, and I don't want to wait in line again. Fair enough. Okay, we'll buy something to drink and meet you back here. Get me tea or something. Roger, Dodger. We watch Tomo as he gets in line for the crepe stand before heading off ourselves to find drinks. Oh, there's a vending machine over there. Yeah, there sure is. Is that all right? Yep. We get our drinks and find a bench in view of the crepe stand. Tomo is still not here yet. Hey, Sachan? Yeah? Are you having fun? Yeah, a lot of fun. You are? Yay, good. Seem like you've mostly gotten comfortable with them. Yeah, I have. At first I wasn't sure what to do or how to act, but I've had a lot of fun just hanging out with you all. You don't have to be so polite around us. You gotta cut loose a little more. I'm trying to be more relaxed, but... Really? You should be more like me, bursting with energy. I'm not sure I can be like you, Akemi-senpai. Don't try to turn her into you. Normal people don't burst. Yeah, normal people save their burst in case of the burst bait. God, Akemi, you look like you've never played an Arxis game before. Hey, I got your crepes. Before I know it, Tomo's standing in front of us with 2 crepes. Ah, thanks! Here, take your change too. And this one's for you, Sachi. Thought he was joking before, but what he brought back for Sachi could easily feed 2 people. Ah, then it's time for us to feed... We can feed both of us. Easy, easy. Don't mention it. Tomo hands Sachi her crate, but once it's in her hands, all she does is stare at it in awe. She turns towards Akemi and Tomo and suddenly looking very serious. Tomoyori-senpai? Akemi-senpai? Thank you both so much for today. I told you, there's no need to be so formal about it, silly. Yeah, especially since Akemi's been going crazy and dragging us all over the place. This doesn't have to be a one-time thing, though, you know? Or, this doesn't have to be a one-time thing, though, you know? Do you want to hang out again sometime? Yeah, thank you. By the way, you should probably eat your crepe. Yeah, you're right. It looks so good. The two start eating their crepes. Akemi stuffs her face to the point where her cheeks are puffing out, while Sachi eats hers with tiny nibbles. These two could not be any more different. How is it? Good? Yeah, delicious. Her smile is as sweet as the crepe she's eating, and I'm grateful to Tomo and Akemi for setting this all up. Hey, don't eat so greedily. You're gonna push all the fillings out to the bottom. But it's delicious! Don't talk with your mouth full. Oh crap, it's... See? Akemi's last bite seemed to have made the chocolate sauce start oozing out of the crust. I told you, Akemi. Oh no, it's all over my hands, it's icky! She gulps down the other part of the crepe, but it only pushes more chocolate sauce into her hands, which of course begins to drip all over the place. At least she managed to avoid getting it on her clothes. Finally, she swallows. There's probably a bathroom or something around here. Also, sorry for bumping my mic there. There's probably a bathroom or, you know, something in order to clean your hands. Anybody got wet wipes? Aw, man. Anyone know where I can wash my hands? Tomo-kun, help me out. Alright. Just keep those hands away from me. All I can think about is, like, the bit from Lucky Star. Like, the very first bit from Lucky Star. Okay, bye. Sachi and I watch them go to find somewhere to clean up. The chocolate situation gets steadily worse. Those two sure are lively. Yeah, but Akemi-senpai does make life exciting, right? Yeah, things are rarely boring with her around. The Mayori-senpai is a nice person, even if he says mean things sometimes. That's just how he is. Akemi's really got a hold on him. They're a good match for each other. No kidding. They're great though, aren't they? They are. You know, I haven't known them that long, but I can tell you guys will become close friends in no time. Hey, I've been hearing some rumors about what Sadakawa's been doing to you. It doesn't sound good at all. You never told Mayumi-san or anyone else because you don't want to cause trouble for them, right? Sachi doesn't reply, but she's not denying it, so I'm pretty sure I hit the nail on the head. Like I said this morning, I think Mayumi-san will listen to what you have to say. All of us around you. We're all your allies. So Sachi, if you think you need to, I just never want to see you get hurt again. I've never asked for help from anyone. Never fought back against Sadakawa. It's just like you said. I don't want to trouble anyone if I can avoid it. I see. But it's not just that. I never stood up for myself because I didn't have the courage to do so. I didn't have the courage to do anything. If I was brave, I might be able to fight back against Sadakawa-san. I might be able to tell her off. Well, when push comes to shove, I'll be here for you. You can't be worried about causing other people trouble in times like this, both for your sake and for the sake of those around you, or for those who care about you. And you're stronger than you realize, Sachi. Maybe. Definitely. But it's a decision you have to make. I understand. Then, next time Sadakawa-san tries to do something, I'll tell her to stop. Good. And if things get bad, it's okay to ask the people around you for help. Okay. But it doesn't sound like her heart is in it. Yeah, it sounds like one of those things that she's gonna have to, like, roll around and sleep on a little bit because, you know, it's not that she's like a weak-willed person or anything like that. It's just she's very soft-spoken and doesn't want to cause trouble for anyone, and she feels as if she takes a little bit of punishment and a few bruises here and there, then if that causes people less problems, then that'll work for her, which is way too sad and way too pathetic, and we need to get help. She needs help, or she needs to rise up to that challenge herself. I feel like Mamoru's been doing a really good job of being an emotional support for her and trying to, like, dig her out of the hole that she dug herself into. Sorry for bringing that up so suddenly. It's probably not something we should be talking about right now. Today's supposed to be a day where we can have fun together and forget our troubles. Hey, if you don't eat our crepe, you're gonna end up like a Kemi. Oh, right. With that, she starts eating the crepe in her hand once more. I hope it can help Sachi take her mind off Sadakawa. It looks good. Are you enjoying it? Yeah. I don't really get to eat this sort of thing at all. It's probably the best thing I've ever tasted. I guess I should have asked Tomo to get me one, too. Oh, then you want a bite? Huh? But... here. Sachi holds the crepe up to my mouth. I'm all too conscious of the fact that Sachi's had her own mouth all over it. Ah, come on. An indirect kiss is no big deal. I believe in you. Go for the kill. Maybe she's trying to pay me back for when I shared my lunch with her that one time. Sachi stares at me expectantly, her hand unmoving. Well, okay. I take a bite of the crepe before me. Is it good? Yeah. I have no idea what's in this thing, but it's incredibly sweet. So sweet. Jeez, you two. Do something so sweet like that when we're gone. Startled, I jerk my head around to see that Akemi and Tomo have returned. Totally just saw that, didn't they? Suddenly, my face feels like it's on fire, and I look over at Sachi to see that her cheek has also gone red, but she seems almost happy about it somehow. That's so cute! Tomo, I want us to do that too! We can't. You already devoured your crepe, didn't you? Let's buy another then! I refuse. Oh my god, that was a loud sound effect. That scared the shit out of me. That actually, that was like a low-key jump scare. Suddenly, a great boom comes out of nowhere, and all four of us jump in surprise. All five of us, me included. Jesus Christ, dude. Good thing I'm lowering the audio on that. What the heck was that? I look toward the direction of the sound, but the crowd makes it impossible to locate its source. What indeed? Maybe it was part of one of the performances we saw. Yeah, right. We saw a lot of people doing shows and stuff on our way in. Oh, no, I thought that was more of a sarcastic. Yeah, right. We saw a lot of people doing shows and stuff on our way in. Let's go over there and try and find them. Oh, yeah. Well then, let's go, Sachi. Are you done with your crepe? Yeah, just one more bite. Seems like the rest of the day is going to be a lot of fun. I'll try to make it as fun for Sachi as I can. I like it when she smiles so much. Oh. Huh. That was it? Final act. My eyes on you. Your eye on me. Oh, okay. That was just a short one. Rui's side. Oh, boy. We get to see her perspective. It's all that I've wanted out of this entire VN. I'm seriously in a bad mood. I want to hit something. I'm in class, but I'm so pissed I can't concentrate on what's being taught. Last weekend, they said there was some kind of event going on, so I went into town to check it. What I saw there really disgusted me. I saw another group of students from my school there. I'm not saying I hate them just because they're from my school, though. What disgusted me was there was one of my classmates, Usui Sachi. Of course, I couldn't start something there in that crowd of people, so I just beat the crap out of a trash can and went home. You are so comically, such a bully character. Oh, I'm so mad, I gotta beat something up just to take my anger away. I hate those guys. That girl with only one eye, well, she's fun to kick around, but I don't hate her because of how she looks or anything. I hate her because she's a spineless insect. Even if I insult her, she never gets mad. Even if I grab her leg and trip her up, she never fights back. She never complains. Hell, she never even glares at me as she's scurrying away. She's scared of you, dude. It's not even a thing of oh my god, she's never angry. She's legitimately scared and doesn't want to bother anyone because she's worried of causing a scene. Jesus fucking Christ, piss off. The way I see it, there's no reason for me to stop anytime soon. She'll never ask anyone for help. She never has any friends who can help her. I hate her, but I love how she trembles when fuck off. Jesus, you're so over the top evil. That's why she'll always be my punching bag. But lately, something's been getting between me and my punching bag. There's some second-year guy who I think only transferred in a few months ago. He's been sticking his nose where it doesn't belong. Oh, trying to help some fucking girl that's being bullied left and right? I doubt that weakling just asked for help from some upperclassman she doesn't even know. I bet he's helping her because it makes him feel good about himself. It lets him feel like he's better than someone. But I don't care about how much he needs to use her as his pathetic confidence booster. She didn't do anything to deserve that. The coward. She just got lucky. This weekend, she was with that second-year guy and 2 others, and she looked so happy. It made me sick. It makes me sick reading this dialogue. I've seen the other 2 she was with before. I especially remember that Akemi girl. In middle school, she came to preach to me about how I was so mean or some crap with that stupid white knight attitude. As soon as I found out she was in the high school I was going to, I waited to see if she would come at me again, but she never did. I doubt she wants to do anything with me anymore after what I did to her. But now I feel like she spit in my face. I'm running out of patience. Ah, that was a nice spot for that to just trip up for some reason. Finally, the bell rings. The school is over. Sachi's going to try and be the first one out of the classroom again, but today, I'm not going to let her get away. I reach the doorway before her and stop her from leaving. Hey. Yeah? Come here. I want to talk to you. I want to punt your face, dude. Jesus. I grab her arm before she can say anything and drag her out of the classroom. That hurts! I would normally start using her as my punching bag right then and there, but this time, I really need to find somewhere we won't be disturbed. School's over and the only students in the stairway are going to their club activities. Oh, great, the stairway. I guess it all comes back to the stairway, huh? I drag her up to the door that leads to the roof and pin her there. Stop it! Please? That little bitch just tried to talk back to me? Oh, what the hell did you just say to me? I said, Any resistance she wanted to show me leaks out of her and she shuts her mouth. Her white knight friends must have been trying to get her to stand up to me. I don't like that. And I let her know by oh god, what the fuck? This time, all she does is take it. So much for standing up to me. See? She'll never change. Jesus! The sound effects are so loud. I hate it. As she comes tumbling down, something falls out of her pocket and hits the ground with a clatter that echoes in the stairway. Looks like it's her cell phone. It's got a new strap on it that I've never seen before. I pick it up in my left hand before she can move to smash it against the ground. No. She stares at the phone Damn, okay. Not reading that one. When was this game released? Oh, move past it. I guess we are in the perspective of someone who is like turbo toxic, like worst person ever. But her eye is suddenly on me and it's full of rage. I've never seen such a piercing, angry glare. It stops me before I can throw her phone. Freakish eyeballs only making it worse. And that eye seems to be brimming with courage. I've never seen it before. Leave me alone already! She jumps back onto her feet and I can tell she's not going to back down this time. Give me back my phone! She's yelling now. I'm so surprised to hear her raise her voice at me that I stand there stupidly for several seconds. And then the phone in my hand starts to ring. He's calling. Give it to me. Like hell am I just gonna give her, or let her have it? Give it back, now! But she doesn't wait for me to move, and marching up to me, tries to snatch the phone out of my hand. No, you don't! I shake her off and aim a punch at her face. And she tries to block it. I've never seen her fight back or try to protect herself like this before. She's no fighter, though, so even with that newfound energy, she can't stop me from driving my fist into her face. But even though my blow connects, she stands her ground, barely letting out a sound and regaining her balance right away. Before I can pull my hand back, she grabs onto my wrist. Give it back! Once again, she reaches for the phone in my left hand. Now that she's holding onto my right hand, I can't easily hit her. I push into her shoulder with the arm that's latched onto her and kick her left leg out from under her. She's already leaning forward and reaching for her phone, so this easily throws her off balance. Oh no, down she goes, I guess. Reflexively, I push on her again and throw her onto the floor behind me. I turn around to follow the throw up with another punch. Or I try to. Oh shit! We're on the stairway. There's no floor behind me. I'd sent her flying with more force than I meant to use. Everything seems to slow down as she flies down the stairs towards the landing far below her. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. Oh no! We need to run. We need to hurry up. thought you went to find her. I arrived at the shoe rack at the exit of the school building to find Tomo and Akemi watching there. Today, like always, I went straight for the first-year classroom to meet Sachi. I couldn't find any trace of her, though. Thinking I might have missed her, I headed here. Maybe you just didn't notice her in the crowd. No way. She would have said something to me. We've never missed going home together. I don't think she went home early either. Hang on a second. Akemi runs to a passing student and asks her something. Someone she knows? Well, yeah, but you've seen that girl before, haven't you? Akemi's asking her about Sachi-chan. Now that he mentions it, I think I do. I sometimes see her when I go to meet Sachi in her classroom. Actually, she's in the same class, isn't she? Man, Akemi really does have a big network of friends. Whatever the student is telling her, Akemi suddenly looks very worried and she runs back to us. Makun, she said after class Sachi-chan left the classroom with Rui-chan. Sadakawa? Where'd they go? That much I don't know. Oh great, we got the... This music fucking blows. I hate it. Hey Mamoru, jeez. Well, I guess it's going to be more efficient if we split up. Mamoru will probably be going to the upper floors, so Akemi, you check the first floor and I'll search around the outside of the building. Gotcha! Until now, Sadakawa's never tried to take Sachi anywhere, or at least Sachi's never told me if she has. I've got a bad feeling about this. I climb the stairs as quickly as I can. Wait, what am I doing? I should try calling to her before I go searching blindly. Oh, okay. So this was like not like same. Oh shit. This wasn't at the same time or anything like that. This is happening separately. So this is when he called her. Of course, until she actually picks up, I can't do anything but search blindly. I pass the second floor by. Those are our classrooms, and if Sadakawa was going to take Sachi somewhere, it's not going to be anywhere near us. If she took Sachi outside the school, she would have had to go past Tomo and Akemi. Since they were waiting by the shoe rack, the first floor had too much traffic going through it, but she shouldn't go there either. Given all that, it's very possible that she took Sachi up to the third floor. Finally, I arrive at the top of the stairs on the third floor. Now what? There haven't been any clues that might point to where they've gone. Sachi hasn't answered her phone, but it must still be ringing. I rest at the third floor landing, trying to figure out what to do next. I hear a ringtone coming from nearby. It's gotta be Sachi's. They must be close. It's coming from somewhere above me. I immediately think to the stairway leading up to the roof where Sachi and I ate lunch together not so long ago. Give it back! I hear a voice cry out from the same direction. It's definitely Sachi. I sprint to the stairway. The moment I turn on the midway landing between the two floors, I see Sachi fly down the stairs in front of me, and behind her is Sadakawa, arm outstretched. Watch out! I jump up the stairs, my body operating on instinct at this point. Well, we caught her? We caught her? Yeah, we caught her! Sick! It's not what might be considered a graceful catch, but I at least stopped her from hitting her head. Sachi, are you okay? I get a hold of myself and manage to stand up before helping Sachi to her feet. Senpai, you came for me. Yeah. Are you hurt? I hit my knee, but I think I'm fine otherwise. I guess I couldn't completely protect her. She grimaces as she let go of me and tries to stand on her own. As I look her over and check her injuries, the first thing I notice is a bruise on her face. She doesn't have that she didn't have when we met for lunch today. It doesn't look too bad though, so we can deal with that later. Okay, well, right now we need to get you to the school nurse. Senpai, are you... We're not... You're the one that just fucking got launched down the staircase. We're not talking about me right now. We're talking about you and getting you the help that you need. Yeah, don't worry about me. I couldn't completely support her when I caught her, and her weight brought my arms down to bang against the floor. That, of course, hurt like hell. But I can't show any weakness right now. I'm not screaming in pain, at least, so there's probably no permanent damage anyway. Hey, Sadakawa. I locked my pain down and turned to face Sadakawa, who's still standing at the top of the stairs. If I hadn't been here, Sachi would have been seriously injured, or worse. Like I care. It was an accident anyway. But she looks away from me as she says it. When Sachi was falling, it did look like Sadakawa tried to reach out for her, so she probably isn't lying about that. But that doesn't make her any less responsible. I'm sure she's responsible for the new mark on Sachi's face. Stop bullying Sachi. Yeah? Why should I listen to you? Because you almost got her killed just now. What do you think will happen to you if I tell a teacher or your parents what you did? Ah, we gotta leave it to the man. Yeah, if you don't leave me alone, I'll make sure everyone knows what you're doing. Sachi doesn't retreat behind me. She stands her ground and looks Sadakawa in the eye. Are you threatening me? You've got some nerve. Sadakawa walks down several steps, advancing towards Sachi menacingly. I just want you to stop doing this! Sachi doesn't back away as Sadakawa approaches her. I can't stop. I can't stand weaklings like you. I refuse to let someone as pathetic as you do as you please. And I'll tell, but I won't let you snitch on me. If you do, there will be trouble. What are you saying? I'm going to disappear. Huh? I'm saying I'm gonna leave this school. It's not like I have any friends here. I can't mess with you anymore, so there's no point in me being here. I'll transfer to a different school. My parents don't give a shit anyway. You don't have to go that far. Shut up! I can't even stand being around you anymore, and I can't let you snitch on me, so I'm leaving. Got it? Well, okay. Peace. See ya. Hasta luego. Fucking bye. Don't even look back. Don't even want you to look back. Sadakawa presses Sachi's phone into her hand before heading down the stairs. We watch her go and keep staring at the stairwell even after she's gone. Both of us completely dumbfounded by what happened. After a while, Tomo and Akemi appear on the stairs in place of Sadakawa. Mamoru, Sachi-chan, are you guys alright? We just passed by Rui-chan on the stairs. Where was she? Or was she here? Yeah, she was. I don't really know what just happened, to be honest. But she said just stop bullying Sachi, so... She also said that she hated her and she was going to change schools. Wait, Rui-chan said that? Yeah, I don't know if she's serious or not. There's no way that's going to happen. Why not? And Sadakawa said she was going to change schools in middle school as well, Akemi. It was for a similar reason too, I think. What the hell? I'm going to go talk to her. Akemi rushes down the stairs and we can hear her stomping down the hallway even after she steps out of sight. Hey, Akemi! Jeez, that girl. Tomo follows her down the stairs. Will Akemi-senpai be okay? Tomo's the one I'm worried about. Well, whatever. Sadakawa said she was going to transfer to another school, but I wonder if it really is that easy, you know? At least I can do more than just cry now. Yeah, you stood up to her. I was amazed, honestly. You're completely different from when we first met. It's all thanks to you, senpai. You're giving me too much credit. In the end, you're the one who stood up to her, not me. Even so, thanks for everything you've done. For helping me change. For finding me. Hey, you know, this is where we first met, isn't it? We haven't come back here in a long time, have we? Yeah. Lately, we've been having lunch on the second floor with Akemi and Tomo. I really am grateful to you, senpai. She has changed. She hasn't been stuttering nearly as much as when we first met, and she smiles a lot more as well. But when we talk, she looks right at me instead of, well, anywhere else. But that eye of her has never changed. It stayed bright and shining this whole time, and I can't get it out of my mind. We stand there in silence for a while. I gaze into her eye and she gazes into mine. Hey, yeah? You know, even if she doesn't leave this school, I don't think she'll be hurting you anymore. I think you're right. I'm not the weakling she thought I was anymore. And when push came to shove, you really were there for me, senpai. You saved me. I mean, I guess that means your wounds are finally going to heal. Yeah, I guess so. You wanna... No, I don't wanna fuck... Oh, God. We're doing another one of these? This actually kind of breaks the moment a bit. Like, I don't know what to say. Like... This is kind of a weird thing. Just a bit. Maybe it's selfish of me, but I've been waiting for... What the fuck? I put my right hand on her shoulder just like last time. But this time, I don't put my hand to the scar on her brow. Instead, while her eye is closed, while she's so vulnerable, I put my free hand under her chin and and lift up before... Okay, we're actually doing this as like a kiss thing. That's a lot better. That's a lot better. Instead of it being some weird like, yeah, I like when you're hurt. I let her lips touch for only a moment, just enough for Sachi to feel it, and she rears her head back a little, blinking at me in astonishment. That was unfair, you know. Yeah, I know. Sorry. Do it again. Do it right this time. Now we're even, I think. Her eyes caught me in its spell, and I couldn't refuse her even if I wanted to. I take her by the shoulder again as we slowly come together. Her eye is open this time. Just as I feel myself being drawn into her eye, I draw her body close to me. And that's it for Love at First Sight. We do have the after story, of course, and we should probably stop by that. I don't know how long it'll necessarily be, but, you know, I definitely want to check it out anyway. But since we've got the credits here, I doubt there's going to be much in the way for credits. I'm pretty sure it's going to be like Ray K on everything. But you know what? That's fine. He made a pretty good visual novel here. Short but sweet. I think there was a little bit of like S spots, like, you know, the whole like I want to touch your wounds type thing. Like that's a little bit on the like weirder, maybe? That might be the way to say it. It's like, especially because I don't know, it seems like a little bit out of nowhere. Just a little bit out of nowhere. But, you know what, all things and the conclusion, well, it's nice that she stood up to herself, but I wish there was just a little bit more to, like, that. And then just like, oh, you stood up for yourself. I'm gonna leave schools. I don't have any friends anyway. But you know what, that's fine. That's fine. All things considered, I had a fun time with this visual novel, and I'm glad that I ended up finally working up the will to play it, because yeah, this has been on the back burner for quite a long time. Thank you for playing, thank you for making it. This has been on the back burner for actually a decent bit for Weeb Weekends, and I just haven't. Oh, there we go. We got 2 achievements for that. But let's take a look at the extras real quick. For the after episode, family talk, girls talk, boys talk, couple talk. So we got 4 things here. I wonder how long they'll be. This is probably just to like tie up some, like not loose ends, but tie up some stuff like the family arc. Seeing what, I'm sure it's going to be a conversation between Mamoru and Tomo, and then probably a conversation between Akemi and Sachi. But yeah, no, this has been on the back burner for Weeb Weekends for a while, ever since like we finished up with Danganronpa V3 or 2 or something like that. Like, this has been on the back burner for that long. Speaking of which, I should be editing V3. I'll try and get that out soonish, and maybe I'll have that as a dual upload, because that's like a really old archive at this point. But yeah. For now, let's go ahead and jump into these epilogues. It's late in the afternoon. Sachi should be home from school soon. Sachi's wounds seem to have healed quite a bit lately, and it seems she doesn't be getting any more. I'm sure it's because Mamoru-kun has been protecting her, and I've been trying harder than ever to have conversations with her while she's home. However, she rarely talks about school or her studies when we're together. She mainly talks about Mamoru-kun's and her new friends. Having said that, I'm usually the one who initiates the conversations. She still doesn't try to talk to me with me on her own. Perhaps it's because she thinks I'm disinterested, since I often reply only with simple nods or other kinds of small affirmations. I cannot let this continue. I am Sachi's guardian. I must be there to support her when she needs me to. I've not yet told her what's really on my mind, but it is something I must do. Besides, there are many reasons why I need to be able to talk. Why we need to be able to talk with each other. I thought it through last night and decided that today is the day that I will talk to Sachi about this. To that end, I have been waiting on the doorway for her to come home for nearly an hour. I was thinking about how to approach her while I waited, but I still don't have a solution. It's childish of me to be so apprehensive, but even so, I still have to talk to her. If I do not, I'm not sure that our relationship will ever change. Hey, good on you for taking the initiative on this and being an actual adult, all things considered. I'm still mulling this over when Sachi and Mamoru-kun finally come into view. I have no more time to decide. The most important things are to tell her how I feel and that I hear how she feels. I'm sure it will be a step in the right direction, even if... No, that's a really big step. That is not even a small step in the slightest. Like, I've seen this type of shit when it comes to family members and recovering relationships and different things like that. And laying out the groundworks of, like, how you feel and moving forward towards that is the biggest first step. It's not even family, it's friends too. It's about establishing a middle ground and seeing how you really feel and laying it all out in order to move on and become better people and closer people to each other. I'm sure this will be a step in the right direction. Yeah. Good afternoon, Mamoru-kun. Welcome home, Sachi. Hello, Mayumi-san. Hello, hello, Aunt Mayumi. Is something wrong? I just want to speak with you for a moment, Sachi. You do? I should get going. See you tomorrow, Sachi. Yeah, see you tomorrow. Mamoru-kun, being the considerate young man that he is, makes his exit. So what did you want to talk about? You see, what I really want to talk to you about, well, you'll probably think it's silly, but I've been thinking about this for quite some time. Will you hear me out? Yeah, of course. I wonder if she has an idea of what I'm about to say, just by the serious expression I'm wearing. I'm talking to her now, just as I planned. I must have confidence. Thank you. Of course. The truth is that I'd like you to stop calling me Aunt Mayumi. Okay. What? I know I'm not as young as I once was, but I like to think that I'm still not that old. But of course, when you call me your aunt, it makes me feel very old. Still only in you're only in your 20s. How old was Sachi when you took, like, when you adopted her? And how old were you? God, fuck. I thought I was being a little bit generous with saying late 20s, but, like, I was assuming early 30s or mid 30s. So could you at least call me Mayumi-san instead? What about, Mayumi-chan, Mayumi? Just, drop the honorifics altogether? Your family, come on. Thank you. You have anything you want to say to me? Anything you want to ask me? Me? Is that all you wanted to say? Mayumi-san? I did, but don't worry about that. There's nothing you want to say? There must be something you want me to hear. Well, it's kind of hard to think of anything when you put me on the spot like that. I see. Well, if you do have anything you ever want to tell me, please don't be afraid to. Okay. Finally. That was the first time I ever told her how I truly feel. The first time I've ever been able to say that I've wanted to tell her for so long. I did everything I needed to. Overall, it was not a bad performance, I'd say. I don't know. I think you could have done a little bit better, personally. Honestly, I feel like saying, hey, don't call me your aunt, puts up a little bit of a different wall. But maybe it has different connotations in Japanese. Well, I suppose we should go inside then. Right. I think this is the first time I've ever seen Mayumi-san smile. Yeah, you know what? That was a little underwhelming for what I was hoping out of that. But you know what? At the end of the day, that was a small step in terms of making the changes needed for that relationship. Because that relationship needs to work. I think it really can. So it's nice that they're finally making the first steps towards that. Well, let's see girls talk now. Kemi-senpai, I've never seen you look so depressed. What's wrong? Nothing. It's just... I can't believe Rui-chan's actually changing schools. Sadakawa-san? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to bring her up in front of you. No, it's okay. Were you friends with Sadakawa-san, Akemi-senpai? I wouldn't go that far. We just went to the same middle school, and I fought her one time. You fought her? Wait, didn't you have a fight with her the day you went chasing after her? I remember you got really hurt. How are you feeling now? Oh, nah. Got into another fist fight? God damn, they are like oil and water. Don't underestimate me. I pretty much got away without a scratch. Tomoyori-senpai told me you did get hurt, though. Nah, she's just saying that so you won't worry. Well, I mean, physically. It was a huge shock to learn she actually left, you know? I really wanted to talk her out of leaving, but yeah, we ended up fighting in the end. I was a little surprised when I heard that. I didn't think you would be the kind to get in a fight. Well, I'm almost perfect, but I do have some flaws, Sachan. You really are amazing when you're serious, though. I've heard you're a surprisingly good athlete, and you get good grades, too. Sachan, surprisingly? When I'm serious? What is that supposed to mean? No, I mean, I admire you. I didn't mean anything weird by that. I was just repeating what Momori-senpai told me. Sachan, you really mean it? That makes your big sis so happy. You're so much sweeter than those other two. Anything I can do to repay you for what you've done? Sachan, I don't want to hear you say anything like that. You don't owe me anything at all. Well, I hear you get good grades too, but you're not a very athletic person, right? Yeah, I'm not really cut out for physical activities. Don't say that. Oh, I know. Why don't you join some club activities? How about the ballet club? I can help you get started. Huh? Sorry, No? Well, I can't force you to do anything after all. Like I said, physical things are... I don't... You don't... If I join a club, I won't be able to go home with Mamoru-senpai after school anymore. Oh my, what a lovey-dovey couple you two are! You really do love each other, don't you? Yeah, Mamoru-senpai is so nice to me. You're the only one Ma-kun is nice to. He doesn't treat me even half as well as he treats you. You two seem to have a great friendship. Or at least I think you do. To be honest, I feel a little jealous sometimes. Jealous? Are you a masochist, Sachan? So you want Ma-kun to bully you then? That's not what I meant. Oh, now I'm the one bullying Sachan. Why are you so excited about that? I'm only joking. It's just cute that you're so embarrassed about the fact that you and Ma-kun have such a sweet relationship. Oh. And no matter how much I meddle in your relationship, you always seem to be so happy. Usually you never deny what I'm saying, even if it's totally wrong. You never even get flustered or embarrassed, no matter how much I try, and so I always feel like I'm losing to you somehow. I didn't mean to make you feel like that. Well, I guess that's just the reality of you two being a couple. Anyway, you guys aren't having much trouble with your relationship, right? Trouble? Not really. Well, Oh, are you sure? It's nothing big, but... What is it? Come on, tell your big sis. Senpai hasn't been as affectionate as lately. Is that all? Come on, there must be something else. What? Aren't you two always clinging to each other? Well, we've only really been holding hands. A high school couple who's always holding hands seems like a good couple to me. What more do you want? Maybe if he, rubbed my hand or my forehead more, That's the kind of affection you mean? Yeah, like when he used to touch my scars. I still have some, but... Huh? What do you mean? He used to, rub the scars on my hand and forehead. And he doesn't do it anymore. Sorry, I just don't get it, really. Well, touching my scars is... Okay, and we drop it right there. Never do we talk about the scar touching again. Let's move on to boys talk. I don't hear you sigh very often. Your wound still hurt? Somewhat. What a disaster, though. I should have gone with you. I really didn't think Akemi was going to start a fight when she chased after Sadakawa. No, Saji needed you. It was right for you to stay with her. Well, I say that, but trying to stop them all on my own didn't exactly end well. Yeah, and you've got the scrapes and bruises to prove it. No kidding. Though, Akemi walked away without a single mark, and Sadakawa didn't have any major injuries either, right? Why are you the only one who got so banged up? Well, when I tried to hold one of them back, the other would take the opportunity to try and attack, even though I was in the way. Not that I could have stopped them anyway, or any other way, of course. Oh, is that how it happened? Did I ever tell you about how they fought in middle school? It basically turned out the same way, although my injuries were much lighter back then compared to now. Ah, we're all older. They're both probably stronger. It was the same situation though, right? Why were your injuries worse this time? Because we're older and they're stronger! Just because they're both bigger and older. Yeah, exactly. And both of them are physically fit. They can throw some mean punches. Seems like it. Well, I guess you filled Sachi's role, since you're the one covered in bruises now. Yeah, right. Sadako really is going to change schools, though. I guess we won't have to worry about anyone getting beat up anymore. Probably. Why just probably? Kemi, you know. Last time this happened, she gave up on Sadako right away, but I'm not sure it's going to be that simple this time. She'll probably keep trying to change Sadako right up until she actually does transfer. Though it's pretty much inevitable that something's going to happen between then and now. Seriously? That's a problem. Why are you grinning like that? You're gonna have to help me deal with it when it finally does happen. Sorry, and yeah, I definitely will help. The way you were talking just now, it sounded like you guys were having a lover's spat. Yeah, well, someone's going to be there, gotta be there to look out for her. Man, she's really got a hold on you, you know that? Probably. But I'm not as bad as you are with Sachi-chan. Yeah, I guess not. Four of us are a pretty good match though, aren't we? You two do look like a couple to me, after all. I told you to stop saying that. Anyway, there might still be another beating in my future, but at least your beloved Sachi-chan doesn't have to worry anymore. You only said that once before. Don't try to change the subject. Just keep out of it, that's all I'm asking. Yeah, alright. Sorry. Anyway, Sachi, you know? I mean, her scars are pretty much healed up by now. They're going to disappear, right? Yeah? Isn't that a good thing? Yeah, it is, but, you know. Oh no! We're gonna bring it up! No! Nothing, just... What? If you want advice, just spit it out already. It's really nothing important, and it's gonna sound weird to say it out loud. Don't worry, I won't tell anyone no matter how weird it is. It's gonna sound like I'm gonna try and find an excuse to grope Sachi. Before her scars completely heal, I want to ask her if she'll let me touch them. What? You want to touch her scars? No, she wants me to touch them, so I was going to ask her if she would let me. You want to use that as an excuse to feel her up? No, nothing like that. I really don't get it. Are you saying you're more interested in touching her scars than in touching her? No, well, I mean, look. God, okay. One more scar talk, or are we just gonna have like a nice little couple date? I'd like for just the date without the scar talk. I really would. This is my first time being in someone else's room. I feel like I'm intruding. Nah, it's fine. Just think of it as your own room. Relax. But it's Tomoyori-senpai's room. Well, yeah, but both Akemi and I hang out in here all the time. You mentioned that, yes. Right, well, the more you come in here, the more comfortable you'll start to feel. We can all go to my house later too. I'll feel even more nervous to be intruding in your room. There's nothing to be nervous about. Would you feel more comfortable in Akemi's room? Actually, to be honest, I've never been in there. We've only really gathered at yours or Tomoyori's house, haven't we? Well, a girl's room would be kind of... I mean, Tomo's known Akemi for a long time, and he's probably been in there, but... Come to think of it, he's been gone a while, hasn't he? I thought he just went to meet Akemi-senpai. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they'll show up doing some slapstick comedy act or something. He'll probably end up with more bruises that way, though. He got dragged into Sadako-san and Akemi-senpai's fight, right? He's more beat up than I am now. Hey, your wounds are mostly healed now, right? I guess I don't have to do anything weird like touch them anymore, right? Oh, sounds like you're just making an excuse. Don't worry, I'm really clumsy, so I'm sure... That's awful. I'm not sure why you're telling me not to worry about that. Are you, really that clumsy? Yeah, I am. Actually, not all my wounds are healed yet, you know. Oh, really? I can't believe 3 out of the 4 epilogues are talking about the fucking scar touching. Are you going to touch them? But isn't that kind of weird? Why do you say that? Why? Well, no, it's fine. Just when I talked to Tomo about it, he gave me a really weird look. Actually, I talked to Akemi-senpai about it too. She didn't really get it either. You talked to Akemi? And you talked to Tomoyori-senpai. We probably shouldn't tell anybody else. Yeah, probably not. Yeah. So do you... Guys! Are you sure? Yeah. But the bruises on your face are gone. All the obvious ones have healed, haven't they? Well, yes, but you You don't... Oh, no. Pretty big one on my calf. Okay. Oh, dear. Under your skirt? Go ahead. I'm back. Sorry. Yeah. Perfect timing. I went to meet a resident idiot, Akemian. Excuse me. Why'd you stop, Tomo? Are they in there? No. No one's in there. No, Tomo, wait! You've got it wrong! You've got the wrong idea! Jesus fucking Christ. That sure was an epilogue, huh? That sure was an epilogue. I guess that's all she wrote for Love at First Sight. Oh my god. I wasn't expecting those epilogues to be like that. I was expecting, I don't know, something a little more heartfelt? I don't know. Hey, here's where we are now, not, hey, this couple's kind of weird. But that'll do it for Love at First Sight. Thank you guys so much for watching. I had a ton of fun going through this, and I am happy that it's over because it was a fun time. I'm trying to think on what I want to go to next. There's like 2 things that I'm going between right now. I'm either going to be going towards Teardrops or Steins Gate, both of which I'm pretty excited on playing. Steins Gate because it's been a long time coming, honestly, and Teardrops because that was a gift, Christmas gift that I got fucking like a year and a half ago or something like that, that I've been like really wanting to get and like let my friend know what I think about it, but I just haven't had the opportunity to. You know what? No, we're gonna be going Teardrops because I've put it off way too long, and Steins Gate will always be there, and I want to let my friend like finally play my friend's gift to me. So next weekend on Weeb Weekends, we will be diving into Teardrops. So until then, take care, guys.